Hi, I'm Linz. Welcome to Becoming Everwell, where we reflect on the ongoing journey of becoming. Glad you found this nook of the internet. I'm thankful that you're here. Today's story is about a fallen tree. I make sense of life by writing about real everyday stuff that makes us who we are. Some of these snapshots are fun, some are more serious. Maybe they'll open up something in you too. Let's grow. I wrote this a few years ago in 2009, and then I revisited it somewhat recently and posted it on my blog. When the rotted out tree landed on my car while driving to work one windy day many years ago, I numbly pulled over, called for help, and from the driver's seat surveyed the car's dramatic damage. Surrounding drivers emerged from their cars incredulously inquiring about me, and some of them started hauling the tree's broken limbs out of the road to unblock the passageway. Despite the immense impact to the base of the windshield, precisely where my legs had been, I was 100% fine. Swiftly thereafter, repair mode ensued, and although that uprooted day led to a whirlwind of routine frustrations that accompany all accidents, I was utterly aware of the miracle that I was safe. It made sense that a tree could succumb to wind and accidentally disrupt my life. I moved on from the event rattled, yet filled with gratitude because the outcome could have been way worse. But I've since wondered, what if I had been hit by another car rather than a tree? What if there had been a driver, a person, to blame? How would I have handled the stranger who nearly killed me and caused a huge ordeal by totaling my car? Would I have chosen to forgive or accuse? Would I have seen it as an accident or an infliction? Would I have experienced gratitude or anger? And what if I'd been hurt or worse, killed? Would those on my side ever forgive the driver? And what if the driver had been distracted? Or what if the driver had been under the influence? And even in the case of the tree, would we have gone after the owner of the property from which the tree fell? Would we have lived inside a vicious and painful cycle of blame and resentment? Would we have been willing to ever move on? It's impossible to know without living it firsthand, but I think there's value in reflecting on it before the next metaphoric tree falls. Too often, we're sobered by the reality that just as trees can rot from within, drop branches, or fall entirely, people are equally susceptible to these kinds of trajectories. Out of nowhere or for no fair reason, another person can hurt you, betray you, or destroy your life. And at the same time, to live inside of the human experience with others in a loving spirit reveals that, like trees, people are inherently beautiful, intricately rooted, and designed through nature and nourishment, and ever evolving. Rationally, it just makes no sense to blame a fallen tree for the mess it makes. This particular tree was presumably living its life, standing strong to the best of its ability when something gave way and it made a big mess. A mess that inadvertently involved me. Unlucky and disappointing for me, no doubt. And trees are easy to forgive. They're easy to appreciate. They're easy to respect. But shouldn't it also make sense that if I could offer grace and forgiveness to a tree without hesitation, that I could also offer grace and forgiveness to a human being who might cause an unfortunate situation for me too? What's troubling me is that I'm not sure I know how to do that. How to truly forgive a person who hurts me in a profound way. My experience with the fallen tree reveals that I'm able to forgive, but I wonder, when tested, will I be willing to forgive a human being so easily? What I know for sure is that I no longer want to get stuck into thinking that any one being is any one thing. I'm so over this or thatting people. I want to embrace that we all have stories, and we all, in a sense, have rotten parts. Good or bad, saint or sinner, right or wrong, enough. None of us is just one thing. People are complicated, relationships are complicated, life is complicated. And yet everyday moments reveal that people are stunning, relationships are stunning, life is stunning. Complicated and stunning, we are both and more. We are so much more. I suppose it's my dream that we could all truly hold space for the complicated and the stunning and the more, especially when we've been hurt. Maybe that's how we learn to forgive. Share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear them. We all want to hear them. Let's create a community of becomers, people who actively reflect on their life's experiences and try to become the best version of ourselves we can be. And if you like this stuff, it would mean the world to me if you would like, subscribe, and share it with your people, because it will enable me to grow this audience and keep doing what I'm doing. Thanks for being here. Until next time. Be sure to like and subscribe and click that bell to get alerts for new posts. I'd be ever grateful.